What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Dynasty series here, episode number 2, and we are currently with the Virginia Cavaliers, getting into week number 3 of this first season. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got some big games here today. First and foremost, the rivalry game between the Maryland Terrapins is a big one. We've also got some recruiting to go ahead and check out. We've got some new things going on there, and that's exactly where we are going to start. We have our top players on our board. We've got some big things cooking for them. Currently, we are sending the house here still on Damon Bacon. Gotta get to know his top 3 before we start sending the house or start doing a full court press on him. But we have a few players that we actually have the ability to do the hard sells on here. Damian Wicks, the running back gem prospect, we finally found out his top 3, so we are sending the house on him. Eric Sanders, we are currently sending the house on right now. We are close to getting it to the hard sell point for him. We do know his top 3, but we need to be in his top 5 teams before we can actually get in to doing the hard sells. I believe, hold on, I might be wrong there as I say that. I think we just need to be within his top 3. So we're actually going to go ahead and change that here. It's student of the game is for him. So if that's the case, are we able to do that here? I want to know his top 3 before we actually go after him. But we've got Matt Poe on hard sell as well. We've got our boy Troy Rabe on hard sell. We've got Cargill on hard sell. And I believe that is all we have on the hard sell right now. We could go ahead and actually get Coffee here, it looks like, on the hard sell. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's change that to the hard sell. And we just need to make sure we pick the right one here. And it is going to be It's Game Time, which we're pretty much all A's on, A+ on proximity to home. So that is very good there. We do have a few more points to throw in on some players if we want to, and that actually might be nice. We could go for Ludwig here, although what realistically, he's not that great at anything. We've got Mr. Hammer, who's a bust. We've got the right end here, although I'm thinking we need to know a little bit more about our boy Jared. I think let's scout him fully. And it's looking like he's a solid 3-star player. We are his 3rd school on his list as well, but we are out of hours. So we've got him fully scouted. We've got some players who are pretty close to us getting to that next step on them. Hopefully getting them even that much closer to committing to Virginia. But again, I'm not too fully sold on them coming to Virginia because we're hoping that we're not here for another season. We're going to go with our normal home jerseys here in this game against the Maryland Terrapins, so let's go ahead and hop into the first action right now. And here we are in the rain, 1st and 10. We are looking for a little bit of a draw as Kobe Pace gets around 1. That's a nice way to start the game. Big time first down there, and we look to get some more. 2nd and 9 here on our own 39-yard line. We've got Brown on a nice little end-around play. It's going to be a first down, but I really like that play call, and he is super speedy. Xavier Brown Jr. out of Kentucky. He's got some decent wheels on him. He's out of the game right now. That could be a big-time loss. We're going to step up with the quarterback. We're just going to slide to the ground, take our first down, take the yards. That's exactly what we needed to do right there. Try to go off tackle here, 2nd and 9. Get the ball into Brown's hands. He is fast around that edge. There he goes. He's got one man to beat, trying to hurdle him. Not really working, but it is good enough for the first down. 2nd and goal on our opposing 8-yard line. Trying to find it, get into the end zone. There he is. Passing touchdown. I'm not too sure who actually caught that football. Might have been, yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's Green Jr. But we are now up a score here in this game at home against our arch rival Maryland Terrapins. That's how we want to start this game. Out of the backfield, maybe get Pace. Fields is back in the game. That is a good sign. That makes me happy. We need to get rid of that football. We do. We find Neville, and it is a UVA player down. It's an offensive lineman. That's not good, because I don't know what we have in our backup position, but that's not great. Not great at all. Go verticals. I wonder if that safety over the top is going to come over. No, but we can slot that puppy in. Nicely caught there. Nicely thrown there by the quarterback. Finding the tight end in the sweet spot. We had to go conservative catch there to make sure he has it. And bruised knee will return soon. Let's substitute. It's only 1 overall difference. We're going to go mesh spot here on the audible. 2nd and 1. Could we potentially get these guys on a play downfield to Pace? It was a poor pass, but somehow Pace was able to come in with the football, getting it all the way down to the 5-yard line. What a great play. Let's go ahead and punch this thing in now. Our boy Brown in the backfield now. Can he get into the end zone? He does. He powers his way through for the score, and that's how we like to go up in this game even more. On a solid drive there, a ton of big passes there from our boy Calandria, and Xavier Brown finds a way to bully his way into the end zone, and that is a 2-score lead here against Maryland at home. And hope that Brown, hopefully we can get to the outside here. Brown does get to the outside. We've got one man to beat. We get the block, and there is Brown down the sideline, out of bounds. That's a big-time play there. I love that play. Anytime we need something big, we're going to go to that play with our boy Xavier Brown, who's already got a touchdown on the day, and that is just adding to his yardage on the ground. He's a junior. He's a little bit faster than our boy Pace, but Pace with a big-time block, getting some more yards down the field. That is exactly what we like to see for a big play. It does take their timeout. We've got 2nd and 4 here with our boy Pace in the backfield, trying to get some yardage. Can we get the first down? We do get a nice animation there as Maryland, I believe, is going to call their next timeout. I'm not too sure. It's up a little bit here in this game. Wind is against us, but we should be able to nail this kick. And we nail that thing pretty much right down the middle. Guess we didn't, but we're going to go with our little outside rush here with Brown. There's going to be a hold on the play as Brown is able to potentially take that to the house. 77 yet again on a hold. That is just killer. Pace. Nice move. Get the first down. 2nd and inches. That's a great way to pick up those yardage that we lost from the last play. So now we've just got to get an inch here to get the first down, and Pace is going to get it. So we are pushing on this drive. That's how we like to see it. We're going to go mesh spot here because I believe Fields is going to draw 2 men to him. And there it is. Boom. Make the catch. Nice catch. I had that call. The last play we had Malachi downfield, and that one right there opened up the tight end underneath. That's a perfect game scheme right there. Looking for anything downfield that we can find. Underneath to Malachi Fields. Hurdles one. What a play from Malachi. Holy smokes, what a beautiful hurdle on the play. He is just absolute Kobe pace. And he's in. That's what we like to see. His wear and tear meter is definitely up. But that's a touchdown. We'll take it. The 2-score lead goes back to a 2-score lead as we are about to end the 3rd quarter. Malachi Fields maybe going to be open on this play. Let's wait and see. Oh, over the top. Who is it? What a catch. I don't even know who that was. That might have been Green Jr. And we might roll out of the pocket here. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Roll out of the pocket. Calandria is going to rush in. He gets a crack at the end of that play, but it doesn't matter. Calandria, hit him with a little dance there. That is another score. Even before the end of the 3rd quarter, we are now up 30-14. Should be 31-14 here after the extra point, but we are starting to put it on the Terrapins and hope that our defense can hold on. Anyone? We are under pressure. Oh, that was not the right play. We floated that thing up there. Oh, I tried to tackle him. Pick 6 from Calandria. I panicked there on the throw meter, and it makes us pay. Pick 6 against Maryland. Dang it. We're going to have to come out strong here on this next drive. We're up 10, but we need to play smart. 2nd and 5 on our opposing 28. We've just audibled to mesh. Oh, what a throw. Over the top to Xavier Brown, who's had a big day today. Was pretty concerned about the throw power bar there, but we were able to get it into the end zone. Xavier Brown for another score today should get us to 38-21 with time running out on the Terrapins here today. We're able to get an interception against Maryland. We're going to take a knee inside our 1-yard line, and that's going to be the game against Maryland, taking us to 2-1 on the season. An old ACC foe, 38-21 in this game. And that's awesome. That's what we like to see out of our team. They played great. Series wins, we've got 34. Curious who player the game is going to be, because I do believe it is going to be Calandria. 3 touchdowns, almost 200 yards passing, 57.9% completion. Very good day for him. So let's hope that he can continue that moving forward, and we'll go ahead and sim to the next week and see where we're at recruiting-wise. Still have some players looking to potentially transfer out due to pro potential and playing time, as well as playing style with a lower type player, which is perfectly fine with me. Recruiting update, we are now up into the top 3 schools for a bunch of players. And we are out of it for a few players, which is okay because I don't think they were necessarily on our radar. So things going good there. We're going to go ahead and take a full look as we will be going up against Coastal Carolina away from home. They are 0-3 on the year, so we should be able to move forward. But I do want to upgrade some coaching skills first for us. We need to get some more in the recruiting side of things. And we will throw... this is going to be tough because maybe I would like to get some potential defensive looks here. It's a tough call. Less time to scout defensive backs and less time. We'll do a recruiting bonus to wide receivers as well. I think that's the smart move there. But with that out of the way, let's now go to recruiting and see where we're at here with some of our players. We're doing really well here on Bacon. And do we have his 3 schools or 3 strengths? We do. So we can now remove Send the House and we can switch him to a hard sell. And what is he looking for the hard sell? It is going to be time to get to work, and we're 2 A+ and a B on him, so that is huge there. 4-star player from Maryland. That would be a huge get for the Cavaliers. And it looks like Wicks, we're almost up to his top 3, which would be awesome. We can't schedule a visit as well for Mr. Bacon, which I think might be the call. Quarterback here, let's take a look at the overview. We are leading the way on the majority of these guys. Wicks, it's gonna be a fight for Wicks as Maryland. We need to get him. We need to get him in on a visit. We might lose out on Wicks. We can't schedule a visit yet because we need to be narrowed down to his top 5. Dang it. Okay. Well, with that being said, let me go ahead and schedule a visit here for Mr. Bacon, which we will get him against Boston College. And hold on. How do you tell? Looks like playing time is his deal breaker. So let's go ahead, schedule the visit, Boston College, and the deal breaker is playing time, which is a B. Or that's playing style. Playing time is an A. There it is. Boom. So that should work nicely there. We do lose the majority of our scouting hours for the week, but that's okay, as it looks like. Let's take a look at everyone else. Leading the way on Poe, leading the way on Rabe, which is good there. Leading the way on Cargill, which is good. Leading the way on Coffee. We're in a battle here for the athlete with Tech. Unfortunately there, it looks like he's a quarterback, so that wouldn't be a terrible loss. We're leading the way on Mr. Epstein, a running back. Leading the way there on Molbach, right end. Really hope that we can try to land him. Leading the way here on Steinkühler and Phoenix, as well, defensive tackle. So doing a good job there. Mr. Timms, we are leading the way. He is a deal breaker, or not a deal breaker, but he is a bust. But a 3-star bust, I feel like, is still decent. We also need to get a punter in, so we've got a scholarship offered here on Ojeda, I believe is how you say his name. So scouting going very well. But we're going to go ahead and get into the last game of this episode here against the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and see if we can win away from home in a potential hostile environment. But them being 0-3, I don't know how bad it'll be. Here we are, a little power. Oh, Stadium Pulse is there a little bit. There's barely anybody in the crowd here. Wearing our all whites for the second time this season, I should say. And a nice little pickup there, first play of the game with our boy Pace. Yardage back here on this play. We've got some blocks, and there goes Brown. Can he beat another? He tries to hurdle, but Xavier Brown on the first down. He's got massive speed in those legs. That's a big-time first down, and that makes up for that mistake on the intentional grounding. See if we can get it here. Into the wind, and that is actually down the middle. Nice kick there by us. And that is a 3-0 lead. Obviously, we wanted a touchdown, but we'll take what we can get there with a little bit of wind. A little bit of wind. It was, I think, 13-mile-an-hour wind. Nicely slotted there with a little bit of crowd pulse. Got it through. We've got the lead. Hopefully, we can hold on to it here as we do. Another difficult kick coming up. We need to slot this thing in. We should be able to get that. And there it is, just inside the right upright. Another field goal. Man, I thought we had it there. Maybe a little bit more power on the play would have done the trick because Malachi Fields dusted his corner. So we just got to hope and pray our defense can come up big once again. Like we potentially could have single coverage here with Malachi Fields. And he might have it. He could have it. He caught it. Let's go. Big time catch there from Malachi Fields. I thought that it was a good 50-50 ball. We went conservative on the catch. I don't know if they're going to show the replay here. They are. Calandria with a bomb downfield. It was a big time 50-50 ball. 50-yard pass there, and Malachi Fields bails us out. Thankfully, the defender didn't really turn around on that one, but that's a big time first down. The dirt. But we've got a chance here on the 1-yard line to get Kobe Pace a touchdown, and he is in for the score. That is how we like to do it. We are now up big on Coastal Carolina. I wouldn't really say too big. Should be 13-3 after the extra point, and it is. And we do get the ball back, so that's even better. Defense is playing big today. And 10 on our own 4-yard line. Let's see if we can get out of our goal line. And Kobe Pace off to the races. He's got a block. Oh, he could have been gone there if Malachi just got out in front. That's a big-time first down on the play. That's exactly what we like to see. I don't know how we got here to start the second half, but we're going to do the little end-around play. Nice move there. Big block, and there is Xavier Brown into the end zone. That is how you start the second half right. Big-time stuff there as he puts the crown on his head. That's 3 touchdowns in the past 2 games, and that should be good enough to put us up 20-3. It is. Coastal Carolina does get a field goal, but we'll take that all day, every day. 7 on our own 37, and Calandria is cold. Oh, that's a bad pass. That's picked off. Not what we wanted to see there. Bad throw on my part. I didn't read the defense well enough there. Hopefully our defense can come up big. They do, thankfully. So no blood loss there, but we got to be smarter with the football. I'm really hoping our boy Kobe Pace can get open out of the backfield. And, oh, we're under pressure. Throwing back across. What am I doing? Oh, my goodness. What am I doing? Oh, my goodness. Our defense barely holds. 20-16. What are we doing? We need to bear down here and find a way. Holy crap. For an turnover or punt, but we will take it as we start now with a big time run there. Mr. Pace. Oh, I was trying to get there. Not fast enough, but we are now inside the 10-yard line. Pace is buzzing right now, and we need to score here to kind of put things to bed. Oh, hold on to the football, baby. Looking kick bar. We should get it. We barely get it, actually. That was some sussy kicking right there. But I think we're up enough here where I'm not too worried about this game. Defense holds on. That should be enough. QB kneel. It is well out of reach. They may take a timeout. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. The game is over. We hold on for this one. We're going to go ahead and get back to the home screen, simulate ahead, and see where we're at heading in to week number 5 of this season with recruits, standings, and stats. And we've actually got our first commitment of this series. Matt Poe from Woodbury Forest, Virginia, local kid to Charlottesville, it looks like. And we are doing pretty well here on some other recruits. The pro potential is still not really doing great, but I am happy with where we are with our recruits right now. It is looking very good. As Bacon, we are doing very well in that department. So we'll take a look here in more depth and see where we're at. Right, and Defensive Player of the Week. That's our first one of this series, too. 2 tackles for loss. That's just awesome stuff right there. But we are in a bye week, so that is at least good enough to take a look at recruiting, see where things are at. We did lose out on Damian Wicks, though. That is unfortunate. We did get our boy Poe, so we have 120 more points to throw on some players. We do lead the way on Mr. Bacon. Eric Sanders, we are looking very good on him as our 3-star quarterback. Jem could be a 4-star type player. That is really awesome. We are looking good on Rabe, although it does look like he's pretty darn close to committing to Virginia Tech. So it might work for us to throw his visit in. When is his visit with Tech? It already happened. We need to schedule his visit week 6, which will be next week. What is his deal breaker? So for some reason, I'm not able to see Mr. Rabe's deal breaker, but we're going to go ahead and put him on playing time, get him in there on that specifically. And then a few other guys here. It does look like we are doing well on Cargill. I do want to try to get him in for a visit as well. We can throw him in there for the Boston College week as well. And I want to do proximity to home. I think will be a good one to throw in on him. And taking a look at some other guys here as well. We may lose out on Olsen, which would be quite a bummer. But Lane Coffee Gem, I definitely want to schedule a visit for him. We'll get him in on the Boston College as well as get those complimentary visits. We will do proximity to home A+ on him as well. And we are now out of recruiting hours. So recruits are looking good. We've got our first one committed. We did lose out on somebody else, but that is A-okay. Taking a look here at the team schedule, we are 3-1 on the season. And looking the rest of the way, we've got our bye, and then we've got a tough stretch. Boston College, not so much, although they are 4-0, which is big for them. 1-0 in the ACC. Then we've got Louisville, Clemson, North Carolina. Big time stretch of games before our next bye, getting into Pittsburgh, Notre Dame, SMU, and ending the season with Virginia Tech. So things aren't going to get easier. We are now 3-1 on the season. Looking good there. I do want to take a look. I don't know if there is coach contracts. I wonder if this is... you can't look at other coaches' contracts, unfortunately. I wish there was a way that you could see the hot seats like the last game, but I don't think there are, which is unfortunate. We'll go ahead and add the upgrade points in the next episode. So we'll go ahead and close this thing out as we will take a look at stats and records, season stats. We'll close things out here. Calandria has got 777 yards through 4 games this season. He's doing very well. When it comes to rushing yards, our boy Kobe Pace is doing well, 359 yards. He's got 3 tutties. Xavier Brown has 2 tutties. And I forgot to say, Calandria, 6 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Not great from him. Receiving-wise, Malachi Fields leading the way. 2 touchdowns, 258 yards. Not great yardage-wise. Neville, our tight end, has got 132. Green, 112. So we need to pass the ball a little bit better there. And then when it comes to defense, we've got, let's take a look at our sack leader. I don't know if we have any sacks. We don't even have okay, we have 2 sacks on the year, so things aren't too terrible in that department. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. 3-1. If you guys have enjoyed it so far, hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. But that is it for this one. We will catch you guys in the next episode as we take on Boston College.